Hi friends, good evening. Today, 6th February, around 5 o'clock. As I already mentioned that, I'm going to cover Nifty metals because Nifty metals, the month of February 2022, it is going to be a game changer month for metals. Okay. So first, this video is only for metal index. I'm not talking about metal stocks. I will try to cover metal stocks, at least two in one video, maybe Tata Steel and Jindal Steel. So like that, I'll try to cover two stocks in one video, and this video will be a little longer. If you have patience, you can definitely, watch the full video. The decision is only up to you. Okay, so now, first I'll go to the Twitter handle, LinkedIn, and let's see what I've talked about metal index before February started. Okay, from there we'll start. So this is my Twitter handle. I clearly mentioned before February, 1 week before, saying that something big is going to happen in metal stocks in February 2022. Many dates are converging. So we may see explosion, which will be on the upper side or downside. Please read this: upper side or downside. Dates starting from second week of February. Will cover up to 7 stocks in my video. We will enter the stocks based on the dates high and low. Okay, this is for fresh entry. Okay, so now then again I've given one more comment saying that metal index minimum upside projection range is 20% and minimum downside projection range is 24%. And this move will happen within 2 to 3 months from February. Second half, I'm talking about after 15th. Okay, once I go deep into the video, then you will know why I talked about second week of Feb. Okay, either way, our bags will be full before June 2022. Okay, so this is my video, the post which I put on my LinkedIn followers, and I've already covered metal index in detail. You can go and watch this video. I think in the month of January, I think I made a video on Nifty, Bank Nifty, Nifty IT, Nifty metals, and Dow Jones. So in that, I covered 14th January will be the deciding day for metal index, and from there metal index came down very badly, and it started moving up. Okay, so now we will do a little bit of technical analysis. Then we will go to my dates and my system. Then we will decide what to do based on the date which is going to come the next week of the third week of February. Okay, so now we'll first go to the technical analysis part. Okay, so first, see, as I already told you, this video will be big, so you need to have patience to watch all this. Okay, so now metal index, October it made a high and it made a low on 29th November. Okay, so if you draw a trend line, yesterday it tried to cross the trend line, but it closed a little below the trend line. So possibility of breakout happens, then cooling off, may come and touch this blue color line for a support, and from there, possibility of breaking out. But there are two resistance which is sitting on the top. One is 5972, which is my system design number, and second number is a Gann angle on the top. So it has to break this decisively to show the 20% move. Okay, it's already from here, it's already moved up, big way. Now if you take the price range, from the down, it is already moved up by 9%, but I'm expecting minimum 20% move in the month of Feb, the starting. So the date happens only after 15th, so 17th, 14th to 17th we can take it. From there 20%. I'm not talking about from here. I'm not talking about from here. It's already moved up by 9%. I'm not talking about this. I'm talking about a fresh move of 20% from 15th or 16th or 17th. Anyway, we will check all the dates in the later part of the video. So I'm saying, if it is upside, from there 20% upside will be there. If it is a downside, from there 24% downside will be there. Okay, how I'm getting these percentage terms? You need to go back at least 10 years back to metal index and see all this, or at least 3 years, 6 years, all these you need to work it out, and you need to come out with a solution saying that what is the price projection in the future. Okay, now coming to a simple analysis, a trend line, it closed below the trend line, so possibility of breaking out, and Tata Steel has given a super duper result. Let's see how it opens tomorrow. Maybe that result is already priced in because of 9% move. All that we don't know. Based on technical analysis, simply above this trend line breakout, it's bullish, simple. And close above 5972, second confirmation. Above this line, whenever it crosses before 24th Feb, breaking this line on the top, which is the Gann angle, high bullish. Okay, this is a simple analysis. So now I am going to Ishimoku. So in this, I have deleted all my workings before. Just a minute. So based on Ishimoku, price is above the cloud, price is above conversion line baseline. So nothing to worry, and lagging span is out of the cloud. So based on daily, nothing to worry. Based on weekly, on Ishimoku front, nothing to worry, because price is above the cloud and all conditions met. So it is bullish. And coming to monthly, yes, of course, price is above everything. So it's good. So nothing to worry about in Ishimoku on higher time frame. So then we will go to 1 hour also. Obviously, 1 hour also will be looking good only. So it is above all. So we don't need to worry about metals on the Ichimoku front. Okay, so now coming to people moving averages. So all these 20, 50, 100 and 200, the price is above everything. So you don't need to worry about this also. Okay, so this is a basic thing which normally people cover. So based on this, yes, metal index, we don't need to worry about metal index based on moving averages as well as Ichimoku analysis. So now coming to my indicator. Okay, so this is how it works. See, it has given a buy at 2546. Okay, even this sell, it is not a genuine sell, because whenever a sell comes, okay, the next candle has to close below the sell candle, then only it is a genuine sell. So otherwise it is not a genuine sell. So it is still in buy. The buy came here. The buy came at 2180 in metal index. From there is no sell. There is no sell. Okay. This condition has to be met, then only it's genuine sell. In case if this candle, if it would have closed below this candle even for a day, then it is a genuine sell. Otherwise it is not genuine sell. And the same logic applicable for 1 minute to 1 month. If you go to 1 minute chart also, this indicator will work on even on 1 minute. So in case if there is a buy or a sell, the next candle has to substantiate it whether it is a fake sell or a genuine sell. So in this case, this is a fake sell, because the next candle is not closed above, below the sell candle. So the metal index long is already happened at 2182 and it is still in long. Okay, so number one. So again, the buy came, so we are already in buy. We don't need to worry. So whenever it comes and touches my blue, it will bounce from here. So here also, it came down, but still our candle is in green, so we don't need to worry about it. So again, it came down, touched the blue color here, again bounce. So the blue color will act as a resistance as well as the support. If it is in buy side, the blue color will act as a support because I framed it in the blue color as Brahma for me. So it will come and take the respect from Brahma, and from there it will start. So now again, here also the blue color, simply buy. Here also blue color, simply buy. Blue color, simply buy. And the sell came here. This happened on 29th November. So again, here also, the next candle is not closed below this sell candle. Okay, if I put a line, I don't want to put a line because if I open line, then all the lines will come. So the low of this candle is 5177.8, which happened on 29th November. So after that, none of the candle it closed below this low. Okay, so there is no problem till it is in long. See, this sell candle will throw the weak players out of the market. It works even in 5 minutes. Okay, maybe if you want, I'll show you later. So as of now, it gave a buy. The metal index gave a buy at 2169, something like that, which I talked in the beginning. So from there, it is continuing, and here it came touched to my blue color, and from there it came down again. Yesterday it went and touched and closed to below. Right, as of now, on my indicator, the long still it holds from 2180. There is no genuine sale happened after 4th August 2020. Okay, 4th August 2020, and this one is a genuine fall. See, even if you see here, the sell came, the next candle closed below. So this is a genuine sell. After that, it went up, and then we all know what happened in March 2020. Okay, so this is what happened. So based on this, there is no sell. So it gave a buy at 2178. So till now, there is no sell in metal index. And whenever it comes and touches my blue, it will bounce. It will bounce. It will bounce. This not happens only on 1 day candle. It will happen even in 1 minute candle. Okay, even in 1 minute candle. So maybe if you want, I'll go to just 1 second. I'll take 15 minutes candle just to show how it works. Okay, so normally whenever it gives a buy, if it is a genuine buy, I'll try to buy again here at the blue. Okay, maybe in this it is not happened. Maybe if you go to 5 minutes lower time frame, yeah, it went all above, came down, touched, went up, touched, went up. So till it is in buy, till it is in green, there is no sell. Okay, so if you want to know more about this indicator, then you need to call me. Here, the sell came on 5 minutes. This is an index. So index, I don't watch 5 minutes. You need to go to the stock and see how it reacts. So now coming to 1 day, based on my system, and this red color line was 5956, which I mentioned in the last when I showed Ichimoku or whatever thing. I said this is the resistance which is on the top. So it will face resistance there. Once it breaks, yes, it's a big breakout on metal index. Now, based on technical analysis and my indicator, it says simply it's a buy. You don't need to worry about metal index. But now coming to dates. And if you talk about pitchfork, okay, if you draw the pitchfork, it exactly closed yesterday at the median line, because this median line, this one will act as a strong resistance. This median line will act as a strong resistance on a pitchfork front. So it has to close above that. It has to close above that. And this was the date which I mentioned on 9th of January, saying that 14th January will have a major impact on metals, the day high and low, and from there metal index corrected roughly around from here. This was the high of that metal index on 14th. So we saw roughly around 9.66% correction in metal index, right? This is based on the date. So now what is special is going to happen in the second week of February. See, when I take the dates for the stock, if a particular sector dates are converging on the same month, it means there is something big is going to happen for that index and for the sector funds. For example, if it is pharma, then it is pharma. For this month in 2022, it is for metals. And my guru already told me that 2022 belongs to metal and the rally will start after 26th of March. That is what he told me. So I'm keen on this metal index from the day one when the January started. So now all dates, all stocks are having 2 dates. Most of the stocks are having 2 dates this month. It means this month will decide the fate of metal index. Okay, so the dates coming only after second week. So that is why I want to target this guy only after second week. And based on my system as well as Ichimoku or EMAs, everything looks good. So we can travel on the upside once my date also confirms it. Till the time I don't want be in hurry. We are holding stocks in cash, so we will hold it. Once it breaks, we will go higher because one of my client is holding Nalco from 33. So I said when I started tracking that stock, I said my target is 196. We can hold till 196. We don't need to worry about it. And when compared to any other metal stocks, aluminum is doing extremely well, and is actually rocking. So we'll be seeing Nalco also in the next video. This one is talking, I'm going to talk only about metal index. So now it is close to below pitchfork median line, this one, and once it closes above, well and good. Once it crosses and closes above my number, which is 5956, it's a breakout. And this is not a sell because this is in red color, but this is not a genuine sell. According to me, it is still in green only. I see it is a green only because the sell is not genuine, because the next candle is not close to below the sell candle, right? That's how I see this. So coming to dates for metals, please note it down, these dates in your calendar, and watch how it is going to work. The first date is happening on 11th of February. I'm talking about index. I'm not talking about stocks. Stocks will vary. Okay. So 11th February and 14th February. Okay, 11th February and 14th February. Okay, now 11th February is Friday and 14th February is Monday. So starting from Friday, we need to observe metal index. In case if you want to add on position, we need to watch, from 11th and 14th. These 2 dates are converging. It means the 2 dates are coming very near and in between Saturday and Sunday. So 11th and 14th, like what I talked about in my earlier video on Nifty, 3rd and 4th are the deciding date. And exactly on 3rd, Nifty reversed and from 17,777, and from there it came down all the way to 17,480 level, and then yesterday it closed below my yearly number, which is 17,576. I don't know how it is going to open tomorrow. I've already given all the numbers in my previous video. So now the dates are converging. And already I've shown the metal trend change dates. For sale we have 2 dates, for NMDC we have 2 dates, for Nalco we have 2 dates, TATASTEEL we have 1 day. So all these are happening. So something big is going to happen in metals. Let's watch whether it is on the upside or downside. That one will be decided on 11th February high and low, or 14th February high and low. So make a note of this. And coming to that, after that, where are the dates? See, this year I will fully track metal index because my guru has already told me 2022 belongs to metals. So I will do a lot of analysis on metal index and where all I'm getting the dates. Okay, I'll be working so much in metal index. So now the next date is happening on 15th March and 22nd March and 18th April and 18th May. So till May, I worked out the dates. So whenever I have free time, I will sit with this guy and then I will try to plot the dates. So as of now, I have already given all the dates. You can have a note of it, put it in your calendar or put in your graph like this. And then you can easily, whenever you open in TradingView, all these dates will be available for you. You can verify. Okay, now how to trade this date is a very simple concept. Suppose if the date is happening on, let's say, 14th. Okay, so I'll close all this. Even I'll close this also. So this is 14th January high and low. Okay, this is 14th January high and low. If the candle, the next candle, or whenever the candle closes above the 14th high candle, simply buy with the stop loss of 14th low. That's all. The concept is over. And if it breaks above and closes above the 14th high, after crossing and closing above that 14th high, then you use whatever indicators, technical study, price action, anything and everything to substantiate it, and you ride the trend till it hit your trailing stop loss and make your money. Right? So now coming to 14th January, the high is not, none of the candle closed above this high. The high made was 5901.9. The next candle closed at 5888. The next candle closed at 5755. So none of the candle closed above 14th Jan high. Okay, here in the last, okay, the high made was 5882. It is not closed above 14th Jan high. But if you go to the stock, I've already given a PPT saying that watch these 4 stocks in 14th January month in my PPT. After 14th, all these 4 stocks corrected. 14th, its example is TATASTEEL, Hindalco, NALCO, and VDL. Okay, from there 14th January, all these 4 stocks corrected. But now 3 stocks is already moved up above 14th January high, and it is rocking. Especially Hindalco, NALCO, and VDL. But only TATASTEEL is not crossed above 14th January high as well as the index. Okay, once this 2 also confirms based on TATASTEEL result, maybe because I don't read fundamentals, so I don't know what is there in that result, and I don't want to see that also because if I see that, then obviously it will come and distract my analysis, technical analysis. So I don't see all that. People said it was good. I said okay, well and good. So in case if it breaks 14th high and closes above 14th high, it's a super duper for me. But again, whatever happens, I will stick with my date, which is 11th and 14th. Then I decide, because based on the longer time frame, 1 hour, 1 day, 1 month, 1 week, everything is super bullish in metals. Now my dates has to confirm, because possibility of 20% upside from 14th Feb or 24% downside. 24% downside may happen on metal. So that date will confirm me, and my GAN angle is also there. Okay, the stocks which we are holding in cash, so we don't need to worry about it. F&O, obviously, I will come out with a report on 14th February on metal index, definitely. After seeing 11th, maybe I'll try to put the video on 13th itself. Okay, 14th is again one more date. So, it works like that. And if it going to break, 14th December low, then obviously we'll try to wind off some position, because this time the fall will be massive. This time the fall will be 24%. Hopefully, I'm praying that it should be on the upside. I want to see 20% upside, because this guy is not participated in this rally. If you take TATASTEEL, it went down from 1,500 level to 1,080 level. So it's already down. So, and the result also doing good. So let's see, whether we make something on the upper side. At least 20% in the index means you'll be seeing roughly around 30-40% in stocks. from here. That's a good one, maybe my NALCO will touch 160, 170 level. So I'll be the happiest person. So let's watch it. I've already given you the dates. I'll try to cover Tata Steel in a separate video. Let's see how it works. So 14th, the simple thing is 14th January, high and low of Tata Steel. If it breaks above 14th January high and closes, simply buy. That's all. Okay, so now maybe I will go to my January PPT and then I'll show you how it works. Just a minute. Just a minute. Or I can go to Twitter handle also. Maybe, sorry, not Twitter handle. Just a minute. Even it is there on the Twitter handle. Yeah, I got it. Okay, so now we'll go to Twitter handle. So people those are following my PPT, so they will have these dates, and I'll give these dates much earlier. And since it was a very important day, I covered a separate slide for metals. Okay, I covered in my PPT, I covered a separate sheet for metals, and clearly mentioned 14th January was the very important date for Nifty Metal Index, Tata Steel, Hindalco, NALCO, and VDL. Okay, simply buy above 14th high with the stop loss of 14th low, or sell below 14th low with the stop loss of 14th high. Finished. Okay, these dates high and low is valid for the whole year. Please understand this. This date high and low is valid for the whole year. You can simply mark the high and low of 14th in these four stocks. In these four stocks, and whenever it is above this 14th high, simply buy. And after that, you use all your technical indicators to substantiate the rally and be with the trend. And I clearly mentioned no technical indicator needed, just to follow 14th high and low. That's all. And after that, the last update, because every day I update this. So this was a 31st Jan posting. So from metal index from 3902, it came down to 5473. Tata Steel from 1226 to 1085. Hindalco 509 to 489. NALCO from 115 to 109, and VDL from 143 to 122. It went very below also, but this I posted this on LinkedIn on 31st January, before the February thing started. Okay, so this one is so 14th high is for Tata Steel. So let's watch tomorrow whether it is going to break that 14th high and closes above. If that happens, simply put a stop loss of 14th low in Tata Steel and run the show. Use all your technical indicators to substantiate the trend and be with the trend till it gives a sell on your indicator. My indicator I use for myself. So your indicator, you can use it and you can exit based on whichever parameter you use. You decide what to do on that. In case if you want to know more about my indicator, you can definitely give a call. I will try to help you out. Hope this video will be a little interesting to you. I will try to cover stocks also, because I covered SBI mostly on the last video itself. So that's why I don't want to again go back and do video on SBI. I will try to cover Tata Steel mostly I've done. Other 5-6 stocks, the remaining stocks I'll try to cover mostly today or tomorrow. Thanks a lot for watching this video. If you have any doubt, please ask me. I'm ready to help you out. Again, saying I'm not a SEBI registered investment advisor, so kindly do your homework before investing in any stock or mutual funds or cryptos or whatever. And as I already mentioned in my video, in case if Nifty is moving from here on the upper side, the top formation will happen on 21st February or 22nd February. From there, I am expecting a correction of roughly around 12%. Okay, but don't come and ask me if it doesn't happen. For me, if it breaks, I will take the note of 21st February and 22nd February high and low. If it breaks 21st low on 22nd, I will initiate my short position and I will carry on with my system till my system gives a buy, right? If it breaks and closes above 22nd February high, whenever I will close my position. Okay. If tomorrow, if market goes up, possibility that we may take the reversal on 21st to 22nd. I'm not telling this date now. I covered this date in January 1st itself. You can go back to my video. I've already given this date in the first week of January. And I've already given you one more thing also, just to mark January high and low. Whenever the stock moves above January high, simply buy with the stop loss of January low. Whichever stocks which you are concentrating, don't concentrate more than 3 stocks. It is very, very difficult to manage. Take the 3 stocks which you like and which are your favorites. Put a line on a January high and the January low. If the candle close, you need to watch this only on a daily candle. If the candle closes above January high, then put a buy order at the January high number. Let's say, let's say Tata Motors January high is 1200 and January low is 1100. Once it closes above 1200, place a buy order at 1200. Let it go, come back to 1200, then you take an entry. The stop loss is the low of January, which is 1100. You can simply use this till this year end. There is no need of any technical analysis in this format, and you can simply use whichever EMA you use, market profile, volume profile, whatever you like, you put it into that and then simply write the trend. This high and low of January on that particular stock will work for the entire year. You can simply roam around with the one stock for the whole year without seeing anything. You don't need to see even the index. The same logic applicable to index also. Simply buy above January high with the stop loss of January low. For metals as well as IT or Nifty, Bank Nifty, it applicable to anything and everything, including Dow Jones, Nasdaq, S&P, and all that. Apply this. Do your back testing. I've already given this, done a webinar on this to my close followers, so they know how to do it. So you simply go back, do your back testing. In the last 20 years, what happened, in January, and believe me, if January, this was my study, and last 2020, actually, the fall was very, very steep after it broke January low, and then the bottom happened on March itself. I'm talking about 2020, but normally it won't happen like that. Okay, suppose if January low is broken, then the bottom will happen only in the month of December. Go back and check this. It will happen only in the month of December. If January high breaks in the month of February or March or whenever, and that particular year, the top happens only on December. 95%. It will happen on October or December. Okay, mostly 95% it happens only on December. The high will be made on December. So you have phenomenal month. If you are a investor, 1 year perspective, take your favorite stocks, work on this. Thanks a lot for watching this video. So in case if you like it, subscribe it, comment it. I'm ready to help you out to the best of my knowledge. Thanks a lot. Bye.